All right, I am back at the demo park, and today we are looking at the tilt house from Homera Modular. You can see their flappy guy right there. It's going to be flapping in the breeze the entire intro. Love it or hate it, that's what we're dealing with. What I've got for you today is a 2-bedroom, 1-bathroom that's about 550 square feet. Couple interesting facts about Homera Modular right up front. Number one, they're building with a steel frame. So their parent company is a steel producer. I think that's what they referred to it as. And number two, they will ship these things worldwide. Actually, we're going to do 3. So I found out they've got a factory that they're working on opening or have possibly opened in the Dominican Republic, and that'll be there to service the United States. So fun fact indeed. And number 3, something I found really interesting is they've built this home so that both halves can fit onto one truck, and that basically just cuts the shipping cost in half. So what I want to do is take a quick tour around the outside as usual, then we'll duck inside and check out the tilt house. Okay, we are starting with the street view of the tilt house. How are you? So one of the things that really surprised me about this demo park, I guess, is I thought I was going to come over here and see a bunch of cool homes. That's a given. But what I didn't expect to see was so many homes that are available worldwide. So almost everyone that I've talked to at this demo park has said that they'll ship around the world. And Homera Modular is one of them. So I've talked about them on the channel before. It's been a while, but they have been on the channel, and they are based out of Turkey. And like I mentioned in the intro, now they are building in the Dominican, and that is to kind of limit the shipping if they want to move into the United States. So pretty cool. A couple things I like about the tilt house. Number one, I like how it's offset. So that far piece with the 2 bedrooms on it, I should say, is a little bit longer on both sides, and that just gives it a little bit more character. The second thing I like, which has been quite popular at this show, I'm gonna get around the flappy, is, oh, I just got flapped in the face, okay. The wood accent, so you got the metal siding combined with the wood accent, and that is something that I do quite like. Off the end of the living room, they've got a full wall of windows, and that is a sliding glass door. So if you want to put a patio out this side, definitely a place to do it. Okay, let's go around the side. We'll check out the back. This is actually the main entrance on the back. They've just got the more aesthetically pleasing side facing the road, which is smart. Although this side's not bad either. So what we're looking at here, this little window is into the kitchen, and these 2 are into a bedroom. Let's have a quick look down the far side just before we go in. So yeah, you can see that, like I said, offset on this side as well. Let's go check it out. So as you enter in the front door, you know what, let's have a look at the front door, because why not? Solid with a window up above. There you go. Coming in, they've got a bit of a spot here to sit and put on your shoes. They've got a couple coat hooks up above, and something people like to see is storage. So this is the smaller half of the home, and what they've put in this half is the kitchen and living space. I'm going to close that. Boy, we've got a storm coming in. I really am regretting renting that bike. Probably should have just taken a taxi of some sort. All right, corner kitchen with a bit of a peninsula here. That wasn't even a tongue twister. It's just late in the day. They got a few models here, but this is kind of in lieu of a dining room. So you can see that it's open underneath, and that's because this is where you're gonna eat dinner. They don't have a space for a dining table, so the peninsula becomes that, and it kind of doubles as prep space if that's what you want to use it for. So heading over this direction, we've got the cooktop here with the Siemens vent up above. We've got the oven down below. And speaking of counter space, for a small home, there is a decent amount here. You got the window behind the sink, and you got the shelf here up above. So coming around this way, yep, you've got the fridge there. Guessing this is storage. Can't reach that high because I tore a muscle. But that's the way she goes. Oh, plot twist. This is the dishwasher below the fridge. Nobody saw that coming. And anyone that says they did is a liar. Heading into the living room, we've got the full wall of windows here, and yes, that does open. As I mentioned, they've got it set up in the most logical way, in my opinion. That's with the couch up against one wall, TV, entertainment center across. I mean, there's really not that many different setups you could do. Here we go. Here's a look at the steel frame. This is how they're building. Light gauge steel, and it looks like a bit of structural steel for the frame as well. People love to see it. Light gauge steel has been pretty popular lately because people are looking for something that isn't as flammable as wood, it seems. So heading this way, we've got a bedroom on either side of the bathroom. You've got the window over here, and not sure if this comes with the home. It kind of looks like it was put in after. Not 100% on that, but to me, that's what it looks like. It looks like that came from a store, you know, in the neighborhood. Got the single bed over there, and behind the door, we have got a mirror. Yikes. That wind, I tell you, it looks like I did my hair with a grenade. Between the two bathrooms, between the two bedrooms, we have got the bathroom. Let's have a look at what we got going on here. So nice big counter in this bathroom, and mirror up above. This appears to open, not on that side. It'll be on this side. Little medicine cabinet there. There's the sink, walk-in shower with the rust orange Garfield-esque tiles. And we've got the rainfall head as well as the removable. Nice. I like having options. Behind the door, we've got the towel warmer, which seems to be more popular over here. You don't see it much in North America, but I think it would be, you know, makes logical sense to use. Who doesn't want a nice warm towel? So, okay, we've got the hot water here. That must mean we've got the laundry down below. No, I was wrong. So I'm wondering if that maybe is a space for laundry and they just don't have it hooked up yet. I'll have to check into that. We'll check on the floor plan. So heading back out, we're going to take a right and look at the second bedroom. So a little bit different between the bedrooms here. This one has the windows on either side and kind of a designated spot for the bed in the middle. And the other one had the full wall of windows. I'm going to double check that as well. That could be a sliding glass door. So I think this is the better bedroom. We've got a little bit of storage right here. And here we go, another look inside their factory. Just a couple different options that they can do here. All right, let's head back out into the living room. And before I bring up the floor plan, I'm going to talk about the price. So this home is 107,000 euros, and that does include logistics. So there you have it, folks. The Tilt House from Homera Modular. Here's a look at the floor plan, which is always the single best time to hover over the subscribe button and then click. No real indication whether or not the section in the bathroom is designed for a washer dryer, but I'm just going to assume that it is a possibility. People like to see the floor plan, but I really don't have much more to say about the Tilt House. So if you would like more time to study the plan, pause it right here because I'm moving on. All right, that is it for me here at Homera Modular, checking out the Tilt House. Again, right around 550 square feet. We've got 2 bedrooms, 1 bathroom, and a price tag of 107,000 euros. Hope you enjoyed the tour. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.